Imposter syndrome is robbing all of us, our society, of genuine creativity, collaboration, and progress. Hi, my name is Alexsandra. I'm a seasoned climate tech and crypto founder who co-founded a pioneering carbon removal company, and now I work with entrepreneurs and impact-driven professionals who are looking to serve true impact in this world without completely being stressed out or burnt out. Let's get to today's video. Today, I want to talk about imposter syndrome. First, let's define it. What is imposter syndrome? It's believing that you are not capable of doing the thing that you're striving to achieve. And because of that lack of belief, you settle into this previous identity that you're not capable. You fear what will happen if you were to strive to achieve that thing and you fail. What would people say? It's fear-based identity, and it's stopping you just from living a truly fulfilling life, from living to your full potential. And it's also a complete disservice to me, to your friends around you, to society at large, because all of you who are striving to provide impact in this world, you do so through your creativity and your confidence to provide something new to the world. So, where does imposter syndrome come from? As with anything, I think it's super important for people to look back at their history, at the identity that they currently have, the mindset they have for themselves today. And this is why I believe that therapy is so important for people, because we are not all raised with the same resources, with the same beliefs, with the same amount of love and care. And that will affect us. You all know there is no true fairness in this world. And if you're looking for fairness, for everybody to be dealt the equal cards, it will never happen. Let me share with you some of my firsthand experience. So when I started my last company, Nori, which is a climate tech company, I realized over time that the biggest disservice I had for that company was not understanding the value that I brought to the team. It was my complete imposter syndrome. So what would happen was we'd be sitting around a table talking about the strategy, how the business should move forward, what should we do, etc. And I would sit there quietly observing, and I would see, oh, there's a fire over there, and there's a fire over there, and there's a fire over there. But surely all of these people, all of my co-founders, they're so much smarter than me. They see the fires. I won't say anything. I'm sure they have it handled. I was so afraid of being Captain Obvious that I wouldn't even communicate clearly to check in. Hey, are we all clear on fires A, B, and C? Oh, we are? And we have strategies for A, B, and C? We are? Great. Moving forward. That's the way to do it. Don't be afraid of being Captain Obvious. Learn from my mistakes. Instead, just recognize, communicate clearly, and confirm, are we all aware of the situation? And are there plans in place to address that? But I didn't do that because I was immature and I didn't know any better. But I also had this deep seated insecurity that I wasn't there to provide any more value. I was just there to execute on the vision of brilliant co founders, and they were. But I forgot that I too was absolutely brilliant. And that's why I was at the table. Are you currently sitting at your own table of opportunity, and not showing up fully because you feel like you're an imposter if you were, or you're afraid of what will happen if you say something and you sound like Captain Obvious, or if you say something and it's a stupid question? Then ask yourself, why are you even there at the table? Who invited you? Are you wanted? And I bet you were invited, you were included, you were welcome. And the only person that's stopping you from showing up fully for yourself and for your company and for your business is you. Imposter syndrome is one of those things that irks me so much because I believe that our world is absolutely dependent on the creativity of the people in it. What we can create for ourselves, what we can create for each other, depends on what we are willing to provide to the table. And if we're so caught up in our own fears and uncertainty, then we're never going to call out the fires A, B, and C, which, by the way, not everybody sees. Not everybody sees the fires that you see. So, what causes imposter syndrome? I truly believe that we need to look back at how we were raised and what beliefs were instilled in us, and recognize this world is not fair. We are not all dealt the same cards. Some of us were raised with a lot of wealth and resources, with loving parents, stable homes. Some of us were not. Some of us had some of that, maybe wealth and resources, no loving parents. Some of us had loving parents, no wealth or resources. It's all different. And what happens is we get stuck in this victim mentality, like, oh, well, it's not fair because I didn't get this or that, that we start playing out that reality continuously in our life. And that victim state mentality is keeping you held back in imposter syndrome. They're both related. I thought I was a victim for the longest time. And I thought I had no power to change my life, or I had no confidence that I could change it, no empowerment. And I am seeing this time and again every single day with the founders that I'm speaking to with a lack of confidence in themselves. When it comes to building confidence, let's start with building trust in yourself. Do you trust yourself? I have a whole nother video on YouTube about that, building trust within oneself. Show up consistently for yourself. And you know what builds great confidence is doing hard things. When you do hard things, you're going to feel so much better about yourself. You're going to trust that you have the ability to do those things, and you're going to build that momentum of confidence within yourself. Now, I usually focus these videos on our own mindset and ourselves because that's what we can control, right? However, as a leader of teams, it is also your responsibility to inspire the people on your team. You can't control, you can influence, and you can inspire. And so let's take this as a moment of recognizing, do you feel that there's someone on your team that has imposter syndrome? If it's not you, is there someone else? I invite you to talk to that person in the one-on-one. Check in with them. See, how are they doing? Say, how are you feeling about how you're showing up in the role here? Are you feeling like you're having an impact? That's what leaders do. They help to empower the people on their team. And I invite you to do that for your team and for yourself. That's all for today's video. I hope you found it a little bit insightful, a little bit inspirational. And if you like this content, of course, please like and subscribe to my channel. Please leave a comment if there's something in particular that you would love to hear. Also, if you're dealing with stress and burnout and feeling stuck in that, there's a link in my bio below, nothing crazy, just some information about what I do to help people like you get unstuck and feel completely fulfilled in their careers and in their lives. Until next time, have a lovely day.